at last. Time is precious, children. Time is like a river. You cannot touch the same water twice because the flow that has passed will never pass again. So, enjoy every moment in life. Good morning, children. Today you are going to learn the topic electronic configuration of atoms, geometric representation of atomic structure of elements and valency electrons. Today you are going to learn the topic electronic configuration of atoms. Electronic configuration of atoms. The electrons occupy different energy levels. The electrons occupy different energy levels. We can say that orbits or shells. Already you learned in Bohr's model of atom. The distribution of electrons in different shells is called as electronic configuration. What is mean by that electronic configuration? The distribution of electrons in different shells is called as electronic configuration. We are studying about the electronic configuration of the atoms. The distribution of electrons is governed by certain rules or condition. What is the name of the rules? Bohr and Barrier rules of electronic configuration. Rule 1. The maximum number of electrons that can be accommodated in a shell is equal to 2n square. So what is the formula? 2n square, where n is the serial number of the shell from the nucleus. That n means the number of shell. Now we are going to learn how many shells already you learned in Bohr's model of an atom. K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. In other ways we can denote it as number 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the formula? Maximum number of electrons it is accommodated in first shell. We are using this formula 2n square. 2 into 1 square it is equal to 2. So 1 into 1 only, 2 ones are 2. 2 into 2 square it is equal to 8. That means 2 2s are 4. So 2 into 4 8. And next 3 3s are 9. So 2 9s are 18 electrons accommodated in M shell. 4 4s are 16. So 2 into 16 32 electrons are accommodated in fourth shell. That means N shell, children. And next shells are filled in a stepwise manner in the increasing order of energy. In first shell means 2 electrons, second shell means 8 electrons, third shell means 18 electrons, fourth shell means 32 electrons. The outermost shell, rule 3, the outermost shell of an atom cannot have more than 8 electrons. As per the octet rule, it is not possible to accommodate more than that 8 electrons. Even if it has capacity to accommodate for more electrons. For example, electronic arrangement in calcium having 20 electrons. K shell 2 electron, L shell 8 electron, M shell 8 electron and N shell 2 electron. The next topic, geometric representation of atomic structure of elements. Through the example we are going to learn geometric representation of oxygen atom, superscript 16, subscript 8. What is mean by that superscript and subscript do you know very well. Superscript 16 means a mass number, 8 means a atomic number. If you want to calculate what is the formula, we are going to find out number of neutrons it is equal to mass number minus atomic number, A minus Z. So 16 minus 8 means it is equal to 8. So now you calculate number of protons. That means atomic number of protons are electrons 8. Number of electrons also 8. Number of neutrons 8. Electronic configuration 2, 6. So that electronic configuration I shown in the diagram, children. So that how many protons and neutrons inside the nucleus? 8 proton and 8 neutrons. Electrons also 8. In first shell 2 electrons, 1, 2. In second shell how many electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electron. So if you write that electronic configuration 2, 6. What did you understand from the above example, children? Atom of oxygen. Now you are going to learn about the valency electron. So that in the outermost shell 6 electrons no children. The 6 electron we can say that valency electrons. The outermost shell of an atom is called as valency shell, and the electrons present in the valency shell we can say that valency electrons. The chemical properties of the elements are decided by these valency electron only, since they are take part in a chemical reaction. The elements with the same number of electrons in the valency shell show similar properties, and those with different number of valency electrons show different chemical properties. So elements which have valency electron in the outermost shell 1 or 2 or 3 means we can say that metals, except hydrogen. Other elements are metals. Elements with 4 to 7 electrons in the valency shell we can say that non-metals. What is mean by that valency? The valency of an element means the combining capacity of the element with other elements, we can say that valency, children. The combining capacity of the element with other elements, we can say that valency, and is equal to the number of electrons that take part in a chemical reaction. Valency of the elements having valency electron. So in the outermost shell 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many electrons is required means 1, 2, 3, 4. Valency of an element with 5, 6 and 7 valency electron means how many electrons is required means 3 electrons, 2 electrons and 1 electrons. For means in the outermost shell 5 electron means how many electron is required? 3. In the outermost shell 6 electron means how many electron is required? 2. And then for 7 electron in the outermost shell means 1 electron is required. So as per the octet rule, how many electrons in the outermost shell is required means 8 electrons respectively, because 8 is the number of electrons required by an element to attain stable electronic configuration. Elements having completely filled outermost shell, we can say that 0 valency. The electronic configuration of neon is 2, 8. That valency is 0. Understand? So now you find the electronic configuration of magnesium is 2, 8, 2. Valency is 2, children. So electronic configuration of sulfur is 2, 8, 6. So nearest to 8 means you subtract from the 8. So 8 minus 6. What is the valency of sulfur? 2, children. So you are going to do the activity for the first 20 elements, geometric representation of the atoms of the first 20 element, children. So I will send the activity sheet. You complete your activity.